Lovyaa. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lovyaa, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lovyaa. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lovyaa, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning and welcome to Story Time. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am glad you're here in for a very special book indeed. And this one is Baby Coming, New Baby Coming, New Baby Here by Sheryl Smiley-Oliphant. And of course, if you remember Sheryl Smiley-Oliphant, she did bring us My Daddy Doesn't Need a Cape. So she's back with book 2. And this one is illustrated by Lovyaa Garg. Lovyaa Garg, good morning to you and welcome to Storytime. Thank you so much for joining in. As always, let me know where you're joining us from and who is joining in with you. I am excited about this one and I hope you enjoy it. And of course, we'll talk about it some more at the end. Thank you for joining in Storytime, and I hope you're safe wherever you are. I hope you're staying warm. I hope everything is going okay. I know the weather has been tricky, rough in some parts of the country. I hope that is going okay, that you're still okay with your loved ones. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time today, and I am glad we're here. New baby coming, new baby here. Yes, indeed. New book coming, new book here. Thank you so much for joining in. Let us see who is here to join in on the party. Good morning to you. How are you doing today? Oh my goodness. How appropriate. Good morning to you. First through the door, Sheryl Smiley-Oliphant, the author herself. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for this wonderful book and, of course, for the beautiful words inside. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope you are well out in North Carolina. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. And, of course, if people can follow, please, Sheryl, put your link below so we can share that in the comments so people can see other activities that you have on your page. Thank you so much for joining in. I am so glad you're here. Good morning to you. Quincy and Lynette, good morning to you out in Marine. Good morning to you. Great to see you here. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're enjoying a week off or a few days off. Thank you so much for joining in. As always, I'm so glad to see you. Thank you, Quincy. Good morning to you. All right, who else do we have? Marietta, how are you doing? Joining in with Henry, as always, in icy Harvard, Massachusetts. Well, thank you for joining in. Please do stay warm. I am glad you're here. And even though Nick is not joining us today, we still say good morning to you, Nick, and hopefully your day is going well. Thank you so much for joining in, Henry and Marietta out in icy Harvard. Thank you so much for joining us today. Absolutely love it that you're here. Good morning to you, Abraham. How are you doing? Right here in the Bay Area in San Leandro. Good morning to you. Joining in with Terry McLeod. Good morning. Good morning. All right, and Sheryl Smiley-Oliphant in Charlotte, North Carolina. Thank you so much for joining us. And of course, she is the amazing author of New Baby Coming, New Baby Here. And of course, you might remember, my daddy doesn't need a cape. Yes, indeed. Good morning to you and welcome to Story Time. Sarah and Nathan, glad you are here. Good morning to you. How are you doing today? Yes, indeed. And Amanda West as well. Good morning to you. Thank you for joining in Story Time. I love it. Oh my goodness. Good morning to you, JJ and Priska. How are you doing today in Seattle? Thank you so much for joining us. And JJ, congratulations. Saw you on the Ellen show. That was amazing. Keep up the good work, buddy. Love it. Love it. Love your music. Thank you so much for joining in. Good morning to you one more time, JJ and Priska. Thank you for joining us. I absolutely love it. Good morning to you, Soraya, right here in Oakland. And of course, Sharon Lungo. Good morning to you. How are you doing today? And joining us in Illinois, how are you doing? Alan Edwards, how are you today? Good to see you as always. Thank you for joining in. And you say, sun shining on a foot of snow. Sounds like a great book right there, Ellen. Thank you so much for joining in. Absolutely love it. Thank you. Thank you. And joining us further south is Luca and of course Juliana. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for joining in, joining us from Bogota, Colombia. Good morning to you, Luca, and of course good morning to you, Juliana, as well. And Luca, I'll be sharing your amazing work tomorrow as well. Thank you for sending it in. It was so inspiring. I hope we can get to show everybody tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining in. Absolutely love it. Keep up the good work, buddy. Your work is amazing. Good morning to you all. Good morning to you one more time, Quincy and Lynette. And you say, yes, we're enjoying a week off because we get to absolutely. I am glad you're here. Those holidays when they don't match up with my school district, I love it because then I get to see you here. Thank you so much for joining in. Absolutely love it. Samia, how are you doing today? Great to see you, Miss Samia. Thank you so much for joining in. And please, please, please do not leave to LA before we get a hangout. Thank you so much. At least even if it's on Zoom, let's be able to do that. Thank you so much, Samia. Absolutely appreciate it. How are you doing today? Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Anna Lima, how are you doing in Evanston, Illinois? Thank you so much for joining in Story Time today. And Paulina, how are you doing? And Caridad says hello from Austin, Texas. Good morning to you. And I think Caridad and Paulina, you might be the first people joining us from Austin, but love it that you're here. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. And of course, Sheryl Smiley-Oliphant has a YouTube link right there in the comments for you, an activity channel for kids and more info on books. So please do absolutely do that. Thank you so much for sharing, Sheryl. Of course, you are definitely keep giving to us all the good stuff. So thank you so much. And right now we're going to be getting started with our book, and then we'll get back and see who else is with us. Thank you so much for joining in. Are you ready for our story today? All right. So this one is the latest from Sheryl Smiley-Oliphant from Charlotte, North Carolina, and it is illustrated by Lovyaa Garg. And I love that name, Lovyaa. Lovyaa Garg. Good morning to you. How are you doing? All right, so we're going to get started with our story. New baby coming, new baby here. All right. And Sheryl dedicates this book to her two daughters, Kimberly and Malia. May you continue to be best friends forever. Oh, sweet, 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 sweet. All right, new baby coming, new baby near. Be looking forward to this all year. Oh. New baby coming, new baby near. Mommy and Daddy rush with fear. Oh, hurry, hurry. Hopefully no red lights. New baby coming, new baby near. Oh, baby came sooner? The baby is here. Oh. New baby here, new baby Claire. She is a bando, a sweet little dear. Oh. New baby dear, new baby there. We must make sure she's handled with care. Oh. Yes, indeed. But will she handle us with care? New baby Claire, new baby here. We share a bond that's rarer than rare. Oh. Love it. New baby care, new baby here. Sounds of crying fill the air. Sleepless nights. New baby dear, new baby here. Oh no, she can't have my bear. Uh-oh. New baby Claire, new baby there. I love the new baby, and so I will share. Oh. New baby dear, new baby here. She's pulling my hair, pulling my ear. Oh no. Oh. New baby there, new baby here. She gets all the attention. It is not fair. Oh. Feeling left out, sister. New baby fear, new baby here. She destroys everything. She ate my bear. Oh no. New baby care, new baby here. Our home is now filled with blissful cheer. Oh, I love it. New baby dear, new baby here. Our baby has now turned 1 this year. New baby Claire, new baby dear. Our lives are complete now that you are here. Oh. The end. And of course, that's the amazing Sheryl, Smiley-Oliphant, and of course, her first book, My Daddy Doesn't Need a Cape. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time today. I hope you enjoyed that one. That was New Baby Coming, New Baby Here. The latest, the very latest from Sheryl, Smiley-Oliphant. And please do check out her page and see what activities she has, fun activities that she has for you on that page. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope you enjoyed it. For me, as I was reading and preparing this book, I thought this book is a poem, a love letter to elder siblings, you know, because there's so much change that happens when younger siblings come along, and they adjust. The older siblings adjust so much, and you can see she shared her bear and realized too, like, all the attention might not come to you anymore, but they're there powering through, and that's what makes it special. That's what makes those bonds special. I appreciate my elder siblings, and definitely they've showed me love and put up with so much from me. And so this book definitely speaks to my heart, and I hope it touched yours as well. Thank you so much for joining in, and just the joy that all those little ones bring in our lives. So I hope that book reminded you of that and definitely celebrates that with you. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly loved it. But we're back again tomorrow with more Story Time. And please do join in tomorrow again and join us when we will be reading Super Duper Darian. And do join in and find out what that one is all about. But for today, we've been reading New Baby Coming, New Baby Here. Thank you so much, Sheryl, Smiley-Oliphant, and of course, illustrations by Lovyaa, Garg. Let us see who else was with us this morning and joined in to enjoy that great book. Oh, good morning to you one more time. Caridad in Austin, Texas. Thank you so much for joining in. And of course, Paulina, Anna, Lima, good morning to you. Samia, absolutely. We miss you too. Hopefully you can even join our class one of these days. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing that with us. All right. And good morning to you, Absa, as well. Yes, indeed, long time. Good to see you. Good to see you here, Absa. And I hope you enjoyed your time at the zoo as well. How are you today? Thank you for joining in. Great to see you here. And please do give my love to your mom and dad. Thank you so much for joining in story time. And everybody else that is joining in with you today, Absa, thank you so much for joining in. And good morning to you, Dede and Mariah. Well, it is good evening out to you in Katete, Zambia. And of course, my brother, OJ Oscar Mwanakulanga, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for joining in. Much love your way, my brother. Thank you so much. Absolutely appreciate you. Good morning to you, Tacula, Georgia. Loving it. Thank you so much. Well, I'm glad you're here, Karen, and I hope I got the name correctly as well. Thank you so much for joining in. Absolutely love it. Love it. Karen, thank you so much for joining in. Oh, awesome. And Terry McLeod Kasweka, you say great book. Absolutely. I know you have your own bundle of joy there, Abraham. So I hope this book just brought that love and reminded you how much that little one means to you and how much you mean to each other. Oh, absolutely. Priska as well, you're saying, what a sweet book. Thank you so much, JJ. I'm glad you loved it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining in story time today. Absolutely love it. And your love for you too is always there for all of us to see. Thank you so much for joining in. Absolutely appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. And congratulations one more time, JJ. Absolutely loved your appearance. Thank you so much. Sheryl Smiley. Oh, thank you. Thank you. No, thank you for the amazing work. Thank you for the lovely book and for showing it from an angle that we probably may not have thought about, but it is a great book. It is a sweet, sweet book indeed. Thank you so much for joining in. Yes, you are here with us. Thank you one more time. And Shirley Smiley, you said, love it. Oh, love it with you, Shirley. This is an amazing book. Thank you so much for joining in. And Paulina, you're saying thank you. Well, you are welcome. I am glad you are able to join in story time today. And Sheryl Smiley says thank you to you, Terry McLeod Kasweka, and of course Priska as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much to everybody that joined in story time today. I am glad we had another day together, and I wish you the very best of today, very best of your Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of it. If it's evening time where you are, I hope you have a good night. If it's afternoon or morning like it is here, please do enjoy the rest of your day. I wish you nothing but the very best, you and your loved ones. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for joining in story time today. This has been a great session, a great book together. And of course, thank you so much to Sheryl Smiley-Oliphant for sharing this amazing work with us. Please do check out her page and also see if you can get to do all the fun activities that she has right there for us. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Sheryl Smiley-Oliphant. Thank you to everybody that joined in story time. Much love from me as always. And I will see you in the morning when we're back for Super Duper Darian. For now, please have yourselves a beautiful day. And remember, play your part to make this world a better place, not just for you, but for all the people around you, for the animals, for everything around you. Make it a better community. Make it a better world. Bye-bye. Much love.
Some people that look like me, others very different from the way that I look and think. Read me all of your stories. Read me all of your stories. Some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Read me all of your stories. Read me all of your stories. Some with people that look like me, others very different from the way that I look and think. Read me all of your stories. Read me all of your stories. Some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Story time. Ooh. Story time. Story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing.